Hello, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how FocusedKids has helped me in the classroom as a second grade teacher. First of all, FocusedKids has helped me personally feel more secure in my ability to regulate the classroom and find a calm, focused way to bring the kids back together, especially when they're feeling irregulated. I feel that personally I can use the strategies even myself when I'm having a hard day. So I can go for a walk, I can do some breathing exercises, and I can rest assured that I have the tools to help my students do the same. The students particularly find the glitter jar, the breathing ball, and the chime a really helpful tool to help them regulate themselves. Oftentimes when kids come in from recess and they're having issues, they don't even come to me anymore first. They just go and grab a glitter jar, sit on the carpet, and flip it a few times till they feel calm. Then they put it back in the basket. They will tell me that they feel like their problems just went away with the glitter jar, and they will sometimes come and say, I tried the glitter jar, but it's still a big problem and I need to talk to you about it. And that's what I love. It's not that it's replacing it, it just kind of helps them calm their feelings and focus more on what the actual problem is so they can talk to me more about it. In particular, I had a student once who was very irregulated, had big emotions, had a really hard time controlling them. And through all the activities, the mindful coloring and using the puppets, he was able to express his feelings a little bit more and have the strategies to help himself calm down, get his amygdala back in order. He would tell me his guard dog was out of control, and then I would have to help him at the beginning of the year walk through the steps of how we could write that. And by the end of the year, he would tell me, my guard dog's out of control, I need the breathing ball, and he'd grab it and stomp out of the classroom and come back in a minute maybe, and he would say, okay, I'm ready to tell you my problems. And seeing that is just so powerful that he was able to take that into his own hands, something I thought he might not ever be able to do. And I can thank FocusedKids for that, and FocusedKids alone really gave me all those tools. And then as a class, we were able to have better discussions after having some instruction and some whole group time using the puppets, using the posters, and the class as a whole just sounded like little scientists because they were talking about the brain and how it works, and they just could put an explanation behind how they were feeling, why they were feeling, and what they needed to do in order to access their hippocampus and in order to access Elefante and Wise Owl. And that's what they all really wanted. So it was really cool to see them take that into their own hands. I think it's important to get FocusedKids into more classrooms so that our next generation of kids and all the generations after can be in charge of their own emotions, and they can be in charge of regulating themselves, and that we can go back to focusing on academics because the students will be so good at controlling their feelings as well as knowing what's going on in their own bodies. It's very empowering to watch. I always say this, but I don't know if I could have made it through my hardest year of teaching without FocusedKids, and I continue to use it even in the years that are just a little bit easier, a little bit less dysregulated. It's really an amazing program, and I would love to see it in all schools, at all levels, at all ages.